So here we are once again with another Let's Play. This time it's Odinsphere Leifthrasir. I have no idea if that's the correct pronunciation. Like most people, Leifthrasir. I'm probably just going to call the game Odinsphere from now on so I don't mess up the pronunciation. I'm just going to let this intro run for a bit because it does give you a little cutscene afterwards where it introduces the characters. It's one of those funny games. I bought it on the PlayStation 2 when it first came out, loved it, played it a lot, never finished it. I actually imported it from the US. This is the American version, not that there's any difference between that and the UK European version, but I couldn't wait the extra time for it to come out in the UK, so I got the American version and once again put a decent amount of hours into it, but I've never finished it. And it's not the game's fault, it's completely and totally me. I just can't, I don't know, I get sidetracked onto something else and then before you know it, days have turned into weeks, have turned into months, and I've not played it for ages. So with any luck, if I do a Let's Play series, then I kind of almost force myself to keep on playing it. Which makes it sound like I'm forcing myself to play this game, but I'm not. I enjoy it, I just for some reason have never finished it. So it's time to put that travesty to right the wrong that I have never finished this game. I mean, I platinumed Vanillaware's other previous game, I say previous, Dragon's Crown. I platinumed that, which is a rarity for me. I rarely platinum games. And I've got remaster on the PlayStation Vita, so I am a big fan. So let's try. No, let's not try. Let's finish this. We're going to do it. I might even try to go for the platinum. Well, it depends on what that involves. But so there are more intros after this, but I don't know if it's they kind of don't take place before the actual game starts, so they're kind of not hugely spoilerish, but I'm gonna not play them. We'll just start the game normally. So if we look at my load, oh what a wimp, I played it on easy mode as well. So yeah, 15 hours, 16 hours into the game, and then just stop for some reason. But anyway, we're not doing that this time. We're gonna finish this game. And we're gonna go English. Little pussycat. No. Alright. Sorry, Socrates, no time. I need to read this story. Yes, I do wish to read Valkyrie.
Griselda! Gwendolyn. It's so quiet now. The sound of battle seems so far away. Seems I cannot follow my king into the final battle. No, don't give up. Gwendolyn, please take this. I have no use for it now. This spear has slain many foes, making a mountain of corpses. The king, Father, will undoubtedly praise my actions. I'm sure he will. Do I see tears in your eyes? You're too kind, sister. Please, do not cry. Your older sister will leave the world as a great warrior. Tis so dark here. Gwendolyn, I can't see you. Griselda, I won't let you be alone for long. I shall be by your side soon enough.
Could have made some jokes there, like, I can't see you, it's so dark here. Well, your eyes are
We
closed,
have lost
so...
this battle. There are simply too many enemies.
The Shadow Knight!
So that is the Shadow Knight. Rumor has it he has made a deal with Halia to acquire such strength. What power?
I will face him.
Princess? You must not!
Kill me now. How long do you intend to keep me pinned down?
Go on. Run away. This battle is over. Any more deaths will just be a waste.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're safe. I had feared you were...
At this point, I cannot go back.
Please, wait. But what good are troops that have lost their leader?
What good indeed. We will review the character controls as we advance through the stages. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. I have to say, when I end up playing the game properly, I just end up being like, hack and slash, I just keep pressing the same button again and again. I don't do all these cool little moves. Probably why I find the game so hard sometimes. And that's pretty much Gwendolyn's moveset. All sorts of fun you can do. Stage clear. Score. S. An entry has been added to the text archive. What are phosons? Have you seen motes of light that appear from the bodies of the fallen? These motes are known as phosons, lights that hold the power of life. Phosons arise from the deaths of living beings and return to the earth to foster new life. Man and beast are given life on this earth, and the plants bud and grow fruit. Phosons are also called magic elements, and are an indispensable source of magic for sorcerers. However, in order to collect phosons, one must steal the life force of the dead, originally meant to return to the earth. You must never forget the weight of this act. Yeah, make me feel guilty. You can acquire the experience necessary for leveling up by defeating enemies, but you can gain much more XP by Jesus, I can't read it that fast. Let's try using growing a fruit. Okay. This is our inventory. So we plant a seed. And eventually, fruit. And there you go. That is another way of gaining experience. Eat, basically. Okay. I think the reason I picked easy before was just because I knew that my previous playthrough I played it on either normal or hard, and I know the only downside to the Vanillaware games is that they can get quite repetitive. I think it's due to the fact that they're a small team with a limited budget, and they do draw everything by hand, and it takes time, so you're not going to have a huge variety, and so this game can get repetitive as good as it is. So I picked easy before so I could get past it quicker, but evidently it still didn't work, so we're not going to wimp out, we are going to go normal. I said we're not going to wimp out too much. Just a little bit.
Gwendolyn, you've returned.
I have an announcement, Your Majesty. Regarding the invasion, our troops have been lost. The foes had more reinforcements than we had anticipated. We were forced to enter a battle of attrition. The Valkyries suffered many casualties, including Griselda, our commander.
I know of Griselda's fate.
Griselda fought bravely for you to the very end. She entrusted me with this spear in her final moments.
She was the most gallant and noble of all my warriors. That spear is a special weapon known as a cipher. It collects spirits that haunt battlefields and uses their power to smite enemies. Henceforth, you shall wield the spear as you please. We shall launch another assault on the enemy. I shall personally take part in this battle. Send the troops when you're prepared.
Father, Is that all you have to say about Griselda?
Words will not bring your sister back. Tis no time for sentimentality.
The king obviously only works on his upper body strength, and his legs are like regular legs, and his upper body and arms are like, oh my god! The source of the conflict between our grand kingdom of Raganval and Ringford lies in the past. Sorry, terrible pronunciation. Our victory of the mighty nation of Valentine was assured, but costly. Low on men and supplies, we had no choice but to withdraw. Those vile fairies seized their chance to invade Valentine and steal our prize, the Cauldron. The Cauldron is an artifact that can create infinite phosons. After all we've sacrificed, such a relic is rightfully ours. Anger at the fairies' treacherous deed echoed throughout the country. For the sake of our fallen brethren, we vowed to rise again and punish the fairies. Led by King Odin, we have long awaited our revenge, sharpened in our fangs. Princess Griselda and Gwendolyn, the daughters of the late queen, are now skilled Valkyries. The time has come for war. We will wreak our vengeance on the fairies and reclaim our cauldron. This memoir shows the mindset of an Aesir soldier. In the battle that occurred after the snow, the Aesir suffered a crushing defeat that ended with the death of the first princess. It's probably not Aesir. Aesir. Let's save. Let's override the old save. There's no going back. The art stuff in this game is just like the smallest things. The background, the characters.
Princess! We shall regroup with those able to fight. At the moment I have 4 soldiers ready. Just say the word.
We only have half the troops we started with. Everyone is rushing to their deaths.
Oh, Princess, hear me out. That spear is a magical weapon called a cipher. The dwarves fashion the crystals out of jewels and use them in the weapons. It uses magical elements called phosons and is able to absorb and release them. It will surely lead you to victory.
Hey, big guy.
What? Griselda's dead because she rushed ahead of the main forces. It's certainly not because I was late to the battle.
Lord Briggan. He may be one of our nation's heroes. But I hear he acts as he wishes because my father does nothing to stop him.
And because he's fucking huge.
That monstrous beast! She truly is evil.
My dear princess, that stone on your spear's a jewel from the Netherworld. Did you know that? Traveling from this world to the Netherworld. It's very dangerous, and only one man is able to do it, King Odin. If we can obtain that cauldron and fabricate our own jewels, Ragnaroth will have no more enemies. Princess, that was close. I had heard that the Shadow Knight looked like a demon, but he seemed human to me. Why did he let you go?
Because he fancies me.
Princess Gwendolyn, I am worried about you. Please stay strong. Thank you, Miras. I shall bring some tea up to your room later.
Oh, great, tea.
I'm a traveling vendor who has been allowed to sell in this castle. Is there anything you need?
Is there anything you need? No, I can get my stuff on the battlefield, thanks, man. And even like the voice acting, when you consider this game was on the PlayStation 2 and it was a relatively unknown game at the time, not like a AAA Final Fantasy-esque to have the voice acting it's impressive all around. So here's the world map. Basically, we have like Odin's castle, which later on you can actually go and not just have it as like a hub where you talk to people, but it's actually a fighty battle location. We have the Netherworld, like the snowy mountains. This is the battlefield that we're in. We have a forest, we have Fireland, we have another capital and another forest. Like I said, I don't know everything about the game because I haven't played it that far. Back to the battlefield.
We're moving out now. Inform the troops.
Griselda.
So you're going to battle in order to win your father's love.
That's not true. I'm fighting for my kingdom and my own pride. I may fall in battle, but that is a fate all our countrymen face.
Don't try to hide the truth from me. You seek death so that you may earn the love you so desperately seek.
Quiet!
I am but a phantom. I represent your innermost thoughts. I am pathetic. I've never been loved since the day I was born. Giving your life for your father will not make your death worthwhile. You will simply die, like Griselda died.
Stop it! If I sacrifice myself for my duty, Father will surely show his love for me. Surely.
Let's get the cauldron back. Who else wants some? Once you defeat all the enemies, your performance will be scored on a variety of factors such as your max chain attack, damage received, and length of the battle, and so on. Based on this score, you will earn a rank between S and D. Aim for the highest rank since they award more gold. Your current rank will be displayed at the bottom right of the screen during battle. Let's claim our reward. You can hold on to 32 items in your bag, but this number will increase as you acquire new bags throughout your journey. Furthermore, certain items such as mulberry seeds are stored separately, up to 9. So the map as you can see, we haven't got the full map, but essentially you've got these circle maps. So essentially when you run left to right, you are essentially going in a circle. These maps are just straightforward, but I'm sure the game will explain all this. There's no point in me explaining it. No. Having said all that, I went to the wrong door. Butterflies. A butterfly has appeared. You can absorb phosons. Yeah, just completely and totally drain this butterfly of all of its life. There's not really too much in the way of proper platforming, which is good for me because I'm shite at it, so... But yeah, the remake of this game, this version, has added things like that. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the original game. The kind of variety in backdrops. Only an A rank for that one. They failed. The peerless spear tipped with a blue cipher with runes inscribed into the grip. It has but one rightful wielder, Ragnarval's first princess, and our champion of the Valkyries, Princess Griselda. With her display of the spear's might for the king, Princess Griselda boldly won the right to lead the charge of the Valkyries, for whom we have spent so long in the shadows of the men. She is the lodestar that guides us through the night. Her young mother is already among the stars, but I am sure she must be rejoicing in the heavens. Soon Princess Gwendolyn will be called upon to support her sister. I hope she is worthy of the task. Memorandum of a Valkyrie of the Ragnarval army. This illustrates their adoration of Griselda. After her death, her sister bore the weight of their expectations. So, with this game, there is... I'd say it probably is mandatory grinding at certain points because the game can get pretty tricky in certain areas, but that was an easy yes. Let's plant a seed. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do excuse me, a fair amount of grinding off screen. But apart from that, we will obviously play the entire game through. Rest area.
Princess Gwendolyn, this base is under our control, but the enemy is stronger than we expected. We've entered a deadlock.
Guys are losers.
I am here to report that Lord Brigand's troops shall soon arrive. The General has sent us a message to fight strongly.
He's so late. What is he doing?
He's a lazy bum. But don't tell him I said that. In the clet? Nope. Hey, mate.
I could charge extra since this is a battlefield.
This is a
very
battlefield.
dangerous. I could have 9 lives and it still wouldn't be enough. I'll make you a deal.
What are you selling? We'll take a map.
orders from the king. Abandon the base and assault the enemy with all our troops.
Hurry! Send the order to attack to all the units!
Let's go and kick some fairy ass. Each area contains not as a foe on. Okay. Suddenly it gets super complicated. Menus, skill trees, ice shot. Yeah, so every stage you go to, you get a Phozon crystal thingy, and you can use it to unlock a different skill, and then you can use regular Phozons to upgrade those skills to a set level. So you've got 1 out of 5, 1 out of 9. So there's a fair old amount of leveling up that one can do. But once again, a lot of that will probably be done off screen because it's not super interesting watching me grind. Ice shot. At least you can, you know, it pauses when you go to use items because it's always nice not to have to worry about that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, the bosses are like bullet sponges. Dizzy? Yeah, who's dizzy now, asshole? Yeah, trying to use a healing item. I don't think so. Well, that went quite well. By order of King Odin, we dwarves have formed the exploration teams to find and unearth hidden treasures around the world. Currently, we are tasked with finding Phozon prisms, rare ores rich in magic. For the sake of the teams that may follow in our footsteps, I leave this guide. Our monarch expects much of us. We cannot fail him. Number 1, search everything. Many treasures are hidden in places you cannot see. You won't find them by just walking aimlessly. Be ever vigilant and explore everywhere within your sight. Follow back roads and find keys to unlock doors. No matter where you go, keep a careful watch. You obtain equipment. Let's just grab all the stuff that might be. So yeah, I got an item. A star pendant. It will equip it. Okay. I don't know how much further until the next kind of cut moment, but I'm going to call that an episode because I don't know how things are going to go. What does the map say? Yeah, you see we've still got a long little way into the boss. So, and I call that an episode. Thank you for watching this first episode of Odin Sphere, Leifthrasir and Leifthrasir. And join me in the next one where we will continue through this map. There are a few more little areas to visit before our first proper boss. What or who could it be? Find out in the next episode.